Boom! Who doesn't like a polka dot? Hey guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet, and we are going to be playing with some Do a Dot art markers. These can be found at Amazon.com. They can be found under a different label, like a little bingo marker at the Dollar Tree. They can be found at a Target, Walmart, that kind of thing, but they're not always called this brand. These are kind of the name brand ones, and those are the ones I'm using. This pack comes with 6 bottles, and they're all different colors. You can get several different packs that have different colors in them. Mine are the primary colors of the rainbow. And they're basically little markers, and they have a little top, and there's a sponge applicator on top, and you use that to make dots on paper. Let me show you how I use them. And the first activity I'm going to do is a color match. So I'm going to use my marker, and I'm going to make a little chart here. And so depending on how many colors you want to work on, I'm going to use 4. I don't want to overwhelm my child. You would make as many boxes. So I'm going to use 4 different colors, and then in each box I'm going to put a number. I'm going to designate a number. So let's see here. Let's do... Alright, and these can be any numbers you want. It could be, you know, numbers 1 through 10. It could be, you know, 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever it is. Then up here on the top, you're going to put these numbers randomly all over the place. So I put many of the numbers, doesn't matter how many, however many you can fit on the sheet, but I just made sure each one was up here on the top. Then lastly, you're going to choose which colors you're going to assign each number. Alright, so can you see where I'm going here? So all of the 2s are going to be this purple that looks more like pink, and all of the 4s are going to be green, 6s are going to be blue, and 8s are going to be orange. So now it becomes a color seek and find. So all of the orange 8s, they're going to put an orange dot on top of it until they've found all of the 8s. And then they can go and try another number. So this is a lot of fun for hand and eye coordination, finding things, number recognition, colors, etc. Another great thing to do with these markers are dot to dots. You saw my video yesterday. We were working a lot on shapes. So you can do number dot to dots too. So I went ahead and wrote out my numbers, and then you just pick a marker beforehand and go ahead and make your dots on the number. And now you have your own custom dot to dot. This one is obviously a square. So they would take a marker or pencil or whatnot after your ink has dried and do the dot to dot this way. And you can make as many things as you want, more elaborate pictures if you want. You can do shapes, you can do numbers, you can do your ABCs, whatever. It's just a fun way to do dot to dots and to make them yourself. And one last activity that I have for you is just really easy color matching. If you want, you can do this on your computer as well. It might be a little bit more neater. As I've said before, I'm not the artist. But for sake of the camera and showing you guys, this is what it looks like. Simple chart. And then you start it off for your child by putting 1 dot up here in the top for each color. Alright, and then their task is just to make dots all the way down. Now for a beginner dotter, staying in this column is actually a skill to keep them in a line. If you want to do something a little bit more advanced with this activity, you could also put all of the dots in here yourself already and have them count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then write the number up here if they're learning to count. Or you can already designate how many dots you want them to do by putting the number in for them. And then they say, oh, I need to do 4 dots, and they can do 4 that way. So you can do whichever one is going to suit your skill level for your kid. Alright guys, that's what I have for you today. I hope you have fun with your dot to dot markers. Let me know in the comment box how you plan to use them, and give me a thumbs up to show your love. I'll see you soon. And then play a game where you pick the key and then you go find the corresponding lock.